Movement is medicine and your shoulders need more. Doing this movement will even the score. All right, first things first, you will need a bench. You do not need weight, but very, very light weights are what's commonly used in this motion. So they're called ITY'S because there's 3 different parts to the motion, but we'll get into that in a little bit. The bench, you want it to be somewhere that's not completely flat or completely vertical. I prefer a 45, if 30 or 60, or whatever bench setting that you feel the most comfortable, smooth motion and setup in, that's what you should go with. Your setup is going to look something a little like this. My feet are still on the ground. I'm on the balls of my feet, pushing into the ground for stability. The I, you're going straight up. The T, you're going straight out to the side. And the Y, somewhere in between. Now, these represent our front, rear, and lateral raises you might see people do within the gym. But we're doing them with a chest support, so that way we can't use any momentum. And we're gonna try to make sure that we rotate our shoulder blades back and down, keeping those nice and tight, so that way we get our true range of motion and can work to improve that. Now, the orientation of your hand can matter, but I'm gonna tell you, if you're just starting out doing these, just do what feels comfortable and you can go from there. So with some weights added, I tend to use anywhere between 5 and 10 pounds. 10 pounds is still a lot, even for me. So I rotate my shoulder blades back and down. I raise, I, T, Y. And I'm not shrugging my shoulders. This is not a motion we want to shrug our shoulders in. We want to keep our shoulder blades back and down and really work on those 3 different parts of our deltoid. Now, you're probably going to shrug. I'm just being so honest with you right now, you're going to shrug. That is the hardest part of this motion, is not shrugging. For some reason, we find it very natural to want to shrug, especially because a lot of us want to get a higher range of motion. How do we do that? Shrug your shoulders. But doing that removes the emphasis from our deltoid muscles that we are trying to focus on with this exercise. It is meant to be light, it is meant to be slow and controlled, and it's meant to be pretty darn difficult. This one, most of my clients hate. I don't even like it that much. However, the benefits are exquisite. I'd highly recommend adding this as a warm-up or a good finishing exercise into your next shoulder and or upper body routine. And just for some additional information after the fact, this also works a lot of your tiny subscapular underneath the shoulder blade muscles. We just don't talk about those very much, so I'm not going to go in depth about those, but it does work your scapular muscles really well. And that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for all the love and support on this series so far. If you didn't know, I'm doing a movement-related video every day for the month of May. I'm also going live on my live streams for at least an hour a day, doing some form of movement, educating people on movement, answering personalized questions. So if you have any, come on over to the streams and ask some. But if you can't make it, just answer them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for everything, guys. I appreciate you. And just remember,